Namaste, and welcome to our continuing series, Understanding the Messages of Flowers, Part 3. In the first two parts of this series, we have heard from Mother about the supreme importance of going deeper into ourselves and connecting with the flowers, learning their language, and through it becoming more aware of the earth and its beauty and riches. We also have to protect and cherish. Mother was asked many questions about flowers and how we can understand them and connect more fully with them and work with them. Question: how to develop our consciousness in order to work in a better way with plants and flowers? Mother: first you must learn to be silent. Then note carefully what happens in the consciousness. And again, Mother speaks to us so clearly about the care of flowers. The only thing I insist upon is care, gentleness, consideration as you would have for a living being, for plants are living and they feel and suffer. The soul of a plant or an animal is not dormant, only its means of expression are less developed than those of a human being. There is much that is psychic in the plant, much that is psychic in the animal. The plant has only the vital physical elements evolved in its form. The consciousness behind the form of the plant has no developed or organized mentality capable of expressing itself. The animal takes a step farther. It has a vital mind and some extent of self-expression, but its consciousness is limited, its mentality limited, its experiences are limited. The psychic essence, too, puts forward to represent it a less developed consciousness and experience than is possible in man. All the same, animals have a soul and can respond very readily to the psychic in man. The plants are very psychic, but they can express it only by silence and beauty. Directly there is organic life, the vital element comes in, and it is this vital element which gives to flowers the sense of beauty. It is not perhaps individualized in the sense we understand it, but it is a sense of the species, and the species always tries to realize it. I have noticed a first rudiment of the psychic presence and vibration in vegetable life. And truly, this blossoming one calls a flower is the first manifestation of the psychic presence. The psychic is individualized only in man, but it was there before him. But it is not the same kind of individualization as in man. It is more fluid. It manifests as force, as consciousness, rather than as individuality. Take the rose, for example. Its great perfection of form, color, scent expresses an aspiration and a psychic giving. Look at a rose opening in the morning at the first touch of the sun. It is a magnificent self-giving in aspiration. Love of flowers is a valuable help for finding and uniting with the psychic. There are quotes from Mother that are rarely read, and I share them with you in joy and gratitude. There are people, when they hold a flower, it wilts instantly. With others, it opens. I myself saw several times Sri Aurobindo take a half-wilted flower in his hand, and it became quite fresh again. It was quite happy. See this. Mother shows a big red rose of a particular kind. It's Sri Aurobindo. Wherever people grow this rose on earth, it's Sri Aurobindo. In the next part of our series, I will begin with the messages of the flowers and Mother's comments on them, as well as some of my personal experiences with flowers. To give you a glimpse, I will share one experience as a child. I must have been around 5 or 6 years of age. I walked into our small yard, and there I saw a sight of such great beauty that it has remained in my consciousness forever. My mother had planted a bed of hyacinths, and they were in full bloom, purple, pink, white, and more. I could not restrain myself and plucked every flower so I could bring a bouquet to my mother. I remember the tears flowing from her eyes as she accepted my offering of love and realized, too, that her flower bed had been destroyed. We will look into the messages of the hyacinths next week as we begin our exploration into the messages of flowers.